Good day, guys. We are the Group 8 of the Purpose of Communication course, and we are here to present to you the Babel Fish Upgrade Communication Model, or as we generally call it, the Integrated Transactional Communication Model, or the ITC. We will discuss this communication model that introduces us to a framework that doesn't just describe the ideal communication, but it also explains real communication, complete with misunderstandings, cultural gaps, and the constant back and forth that shapes every conversation that we've had in the real world. And now, me and my team members, Peter Conanan, Miguel Marcalinas, and Cian Avery Mingoa, and myself, together, we will tackle this topic of the Babel Fish Upgrade Model, which we will discuss its definition, the model's clusters, and its purpose on why this communication model is essential for us to use for everyday life and for convenient use, and what are you waiting for? Let's get right into it. Now, in order for you to understand the portrayal and the definition of our transactional communication model, or also known as the Babel Fish Upgrade Communication Model, it was built upon the Shannon-Weaver's communication model, which was more focused on transmission, and Berlow's SMCR communication model, or the Source Message Channel Receiver model. The ITC model incorporates feedback loops, contextual influences, and transactional dynamics to better reflect modern and multi-directional communication. Now, let us transition ourselves to discuss the flowchart of our integrated transactional communication model, which this flowchart isn't just a straight line. It is a dynamic cycle where every element connects to each other and feeds into the next. In this communication model, we first follow the sender encoder, the message, the channel, the receiver decoder, the feedback loop, the contextual noise that surrounds in all of the cycle, and lastly, it is the transactional dynamics, which is sent back from the receiver to the sender. And speaking of the sender, we will now explain the first component of our communication model, which is the sender itself.
A sender is the person or entity who initiates the message and conveys it to the receiver. The sender is responsible for encoding the message, putting thoughts into words, symbols, or signals, and selecting the appropriate channel to transmit it. The message is the information, idea, or emotion that the sender conveys to the receiver. It is the core content of communication, encoded by the sender and decoded by the receiver. The channel refers to the medium or pathway used to transmit the message from the sender to the receiver. It is the bridge that carries the encoded message, and its choice can significantly impact how effectively the message is received and understood. The receiver is the individual, group, or entity that intercepts, decodes, and interprets the message sent by the sender. The receiver plays a critical role in completing the communication loop by providing feedback or response to the message. Feedback is the response, reaction, or information that the receiver gives back to the sender after interpreting the message. It completes the communication loop by indicating whether the message was understood, accepted, or needs clarification. The contextual noise are any interferences that arise from the meaning, context, or psychological state of the communicators rather than the physical setting. It distorts the message's interpretation. Some examples are language barriers like jargon, slang, or unclear wording, cultural differences, emotional state, assumptions. Meanwhile, the environment is the physical setting and external conditions where communication occurs, which can either facilitate or hinder the process. Here are some factors in the environment: physical noise, technology, space and proximity, time, like urgent versus relaxed timing. Example, a rushed conversation. Transactional dynamics refers to the idea that communication is a continuous, collaborative process where all participants simultaneously act as senders and receivers, co-creating meaning in real time. It turns communication from a mechanical process into a living, messy, human interaction where understanding is built together, not just transferred.
And this is all you've been waiting for. Let's present our sample scenarios on how we describe our model, the Babel Fish Upgrade Communication Model. Let's go!
Am I audible? Okay, thank you. So, my name is Peter Nguyen, and I am a trans representative of the Fieldstar Group based on USA. So, I am a trans person. My pronouns are they and them, xi and xerm. So, okay. So first of all, as per our company's agreement, it is a prerequisite that we hold our yearly collaboration, and I believe it is in your home field this year, correct? So, yeah. So, there's this thing that happened, unanticipated circumstances, and that we regretfully inform all of you that we will have to move the date earlier than anticipated on the 28th of June to discuss and secure our finances. Any date later than that could lead to the termination of our partnership as our company prioritizes its internal stability over outreaches and partnerships.
彼の発言のトーンであり大でない。
私もそう思いますが、
こ
この人の人は
の人は
見た目は相手の人であるにもかかわらず、攻撃的な姿勢をとてあえるように見えますが、そういうは不自由です。私にはこんなにも宿がありません。アメリカで育ったため、彼の都合はよりも普段からしていました。
I'm sorry, what? You guys were talking about what?
We were just discussing the logistics for this momentous event. Mr. Takayama noted that the best venue would be Ryukyu for a one-night assignment.
I see. Okay.
相変わらず的です。
Many unbearable hours later.
このくだりは理解できない。
And this year in your home field, due to some unexpected circumstances,
これはよくありません。邪魔をするは失礼です。
So, yeah, that sums all of it. Do you have any oppositions? Questions?
Not that I know. Thank you.
Good.
Good evening, Mr. Nguyen.
What's with the late night talk, Mr. Takayama?
I just want to clarify some things earlier. Has our company done anything wrong? Please tell us. Your side seem to find it easy to break off things
About
with us.
that, it's not really you guys. It's more of an us problem.
Would you mind telling me some more information?
Yeah, about that. One of our major shareholders was caught embezzling money and funneling it to his offshore accounts. Billions! It threw the whole board into disarray. Yeah, so we have to finish this event before the hearing starts, or the end of June. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Goodbye.
In a world where communication is often more tangled than a pair of wireless earbuds in a pocket, the Babelfish upgrade offers a fresh, dynamic framework for understanding how messages really travel and where they go wrong. By blending the structural clarity of Shannon Weaver, the human-centric focus of Berlow's SMCR, and real-world transactional feedback, this model doesn't just describe communication, it embraces the beautiful chaos of it. Unlike its predecessors, this model doesn't promise perfect understanding. Because let's be real, even the Babel fish had limits. Instead, it gives us the tools to spot glitches, adapt, and keep the conversation alive, even when we're all speaking slightly different emotional languages.
And this is the entirety of our presentation, guys. I hope you've listened and learned from our communication model, the Babel Fish Upgrade communication model, and I hope you have a good day ahead, everyone. And I hope we kept you well entertained and well sated. Thank you so much, guys, for listening. And this is team member Christian Alfred E. Soriano, now signing off.